My name is Sima Shakhsari, and I'm against the sanctions on Iran because I believe that sanctions are war by another name. Sanctions kill ordinary people. They do not harm the elite or the state, but the most vulnerable segments of the Iranian population. Sanctions kill silently. We are not told about the environmental catastrophes that are killing Iranians and are the direct result of the sanctions on Iran. Because of the homegrown refining industries that the Iranian state has developed in response to the sanctions, the Iranian fuel contains 10 to 800 times more toxins than the international standard. As a result, the rate of cancer has skyrocketed in Iran in the past decade. Iranian people have been breathing air that is killing them slowly. They have also been dying because sanctions have made access to life-saving medicines such as chemo extremely difficult, if not completely impossible. Buying chemo medicine in the black market from sanctions profiteers pushes families into poverty. That is, if they can afford to buy the chemo medicine in the first place. Trump's renewed sanctions, along with the corruption by state and non-state entities, have devastated the Iranian economy, mostly affecting poor and working class people and those who live in impoverished provinces. Iranian people have been dying because the hospitals do not have sufficient access to machines and equipment that are needed to respond to the corona pandemic. Sanctions are deliberate measures to raise discontent so that the US can justify a war just like it did in Iraq. But sanctions make dissent impossible because all protests, including protests to austerity measures, are accused of collusion with foreign governments when the state functions in the war mode. Sanctions do not help the Iranian people, they harm them. Join me in asking the US politicians to end the sanctions on Iran.